Late night glow on silent screens. Another story in between. Coffee cold, fingers fly beneath a vast, watchful sky.
Magandang gabi, Pilipinas. I'm Lydia Dela Cruz, and here are the latest developments across the country. Tropical storm Fangwang approaches Luzon. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has declared a state of emergency ahead of Tropical Storm Fangwang's expected landfall on Monday, November 10th. Pagasa warns that wind signals may be raised over eastern Luzon and Samar provinces as early as Friday evening, with moderate to rough seas and potential landslides. The storm follows closely on the heels of Typhoon Kalmameji, which left 142 dead and 127 missing, mostly in Cebu province. The Office of the Ombudsman has launched a task force to investigate Villar-linked flood control projects amid allegations of ghost infrastructure and billions in misused funds. Lawmakers face mounting pressure as Senate hearings probe the scope of the scandal, which critics say worsened the impact of Kalmeji's flooding. Despite the twin disasters, Philippine inflation held steady at 1.7% in October. According to the latest government figures, analysts warn that political instability and storm recovery costs could strain public finances and slow growth projections. Class suspensions remain in effect across multiple provinces due to lingering flood risks. Relief operations continue in Liloan, Cebu, where vehicles remain stacked and homes submerged. Vietnam evacuates hundreds of thousands as Kalmeji makes landfall, now threatening Cambodia. We now join Jenny Perez as she reports on the government situation.
Magandang gabi, Pilipinas. I'm Jenny Perez, reporting live from Quezon City, where thousands of demonstrators have gathered to demand accountability following revelations of widespread corruption, government infrastructure projects. The controversy centers on allegations that billions of pesos were funneled into ghost flood control programs, projects that never broke ground, yet were fully funded. The unrest has intensified since the Commission on Audit flagged over 9,800 questionable projects, many linked to lawmakers and contractors with close ties to the administration. Critics say the scandal has eroded public trust, especially in the wake of Typhoon Kalmameji, which exposed the country's fragile disaster infrastructure. "We're not just angry, we're exhausted," one protester told us. "We're tired of paying the price for their greed." In the Senate, hearings are underway to investigate the alleged misuse of funds. Several senators have called for the resignation of key officials, while others urge calm and due process. Anti-corruption rally at the People Power Monument. Youth and governance advocates gathered to demand transparency in flood control projects. Clashes at the Ombudsman's office. Protesters called for accountability over alleged misuse of public funds. SONA-related demonstrations. Thousands marched ahead of President Marcos Jr.'s address, voicing concerns over inflation, joblessness, and governance. University-led mobilizations. Students protested in front of the Department of Public Works and Highways in Quezon City despite inclement weather. Environmental resistance. Activists opposed planned incinerator projects, citing health and ecological risks. Analysts warn that prolonged unrest could impact investor confidence and delay critical recovery efforts, especially as the nation braces for another storm. Tropical storm Fangwang, expected to make landfall in Luzon early next week. As the rain returns to the capital, so too does the call for reform. From the streets to the Senate, the nation watches and waits. This is Jenny Perez, reporting for Filipina Television Network. Back to Lydia Dela Cruz.
Thank you, Jenny Perez. As the nation braces for another storm and demands accountability from its leaders, Filipinos continue to show resilience. Stay tuned for updates and stay safe. This is Lydia Dela Cruz reporting for Filipina Television Network. Magandang Gabli and God bless the Philippines.
Late night glow on silent screens.